Welcome back to some SOD2. Bacta's got some very wide eyes. She looks traumatized, the poor woman. So this is my second time recording this episode. I did a recording session yesterday, and I was going to upload it today, and the audio was actually messed up on it. So, unfortunately, I did a 35-minute segment, whatever. Did a 35-minute episode that you won't get to see. During that episode, we lost Sheil, which isn't that big of a loss. It was kind of semi-intentional because she's the weakest of the bunch. I'm sort of like trying to weed out the weaker of the bunch, which ironically I went to recruit somebody new and his stamina is also shot to shit. So that went well, but I mean he's got gardening, so we have a replacement for her. At least his skill is pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, she didn't have a skill at all. I was trying to run, so I wanted to do like a little bit of a rant during that episode. So I was running from this side of the map down to the bottom right because there was a mission to do with a prepper, and I wanted to see if I could get a car. Ooh, a Miragra. I can put the upgrade kit on a Miragra, but that's destroyed. I wonder if we can maybe repair it. But yeah, I'm gonna be having that little rant again today, but a little bit more streamlined now that I've had a bit of a practice run for it. And in the process, we're going to try and take out a plague heart. So, I wanted to talk about SOD, and I wanted to talk about sort of like where I am with it at the moment and where the game is in general, because I have some opinions. And I feel like I kind of want to have a little bit of an open discussion with the people that are active on the channel when it comes to like commenting and stuff. And you know, I will usually try and reply to every single comment if there is something for me to put. I try and like show people that I'm acknowledging your comments by like hearting them and stuff. If I don't heart your comment, it probably means I haven't got the notification through for it. It doesn't mean I'm intentionally ignoring you. But I wanted to kind of have like a bit of an open discussion with you guys about SOD2. Because I feel like since Homecoming, which isn't that long ago, but since Homecoming, it kind of feels like they've peaked. And I'll explain what I mean by that. So, I feel like Homecoming was the best possible DLC/update they could have done. And they are not going to be able to release anything within the next year like that will match Homecoming. Homecoming was a fantastic map. It had brilliant characters that returned from Heartland. It continued that story so that there was meaning to it. There was meaning to being there. The map redesign was amazing. All of, like the northern section of the map looked awesome. They added in new weapons. There was like a whole new like bounty pack that came with it. All the bases were really cool, and like the base with the missions, like holy shit, we've never had a base with missions before. That was really cool to see. And just in general, like overall, Homecoming was such a good DLC, but it took me sort of like coming back to the base game to realise it, because since I started this playthrough I'm just like, oh, this isn't Homecoming. This doesn't have the same vibe that it used to, and I think it's because Homecoming was like such a successful playthrough for me, both on like just from a gameplay standpoint, like with how good the map was and sort of like the mission variety and things like that, combined with just how well I did personally. Somebody humble me. But like, I was on a high coming out of Homecoming, and it's made me realise that the base game, despite, you know, updates like Plague Territories and Lethal Difficulty and things like that, there's still not much to it in terms of like anything other than difficulty. And the thing that kind of sold me on Homecoming at the end of the day is the missions. And I've always been somebody that's, like, hated the sort of style of SOD1. And the way that sort of, like, I apologise for being stuffy. I'm a little bit stuffed up and bunged up. I have been for a couple of days. So if you hear me sniffing, no you didn't. Oh my god. But I've always been somebody that hated the format of SOD1 and how forceful it was that you played through the missions and stuff, and I kind of just wanted to roleplay and go around doing my own thing, and that's what I really got into with SOD2 up until a certain point, and that certain point was Homecoming. And then I sort of realised how good missions can be and how story can sort of like help establish a map and these side characters, and you can like bounce off of them and work around them and stuff, and it's really, really cool. And I think coming back into this, not really having like a gimmick, not really knowing what to do with my survivors, just kind of plodding along, doing the same old play cart thing. Like, with Homecoming, you were doing the play cart thing and going for the boon, but you also had side missions that had meaning and reward to them. And I feel like that's the issue with SOD at the moment. It feels like there's not really much reward outside of, like, the bounties and the DLC. I don't know, it's really difficult for me to kind of say without kind of, like, trying to shit on the game, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm not like, SOD is a bad game, blah 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 blah. Like, I'm sat here playing it, so it can't be a bad game, otherwise I won't be playing it. But, like, I don't know, I feel like there's nothing else they can add into it that would be worth the time and effort as Homecoming was. And it's the reason I'm kind of feeling burnt out and I need a little bit of a break after this playthrough. Okay, sorry, I had to lead this feral outside. I was having a little bit of a moment. I know. A little bit of a moment during my rant. Oh, happy days. Big on, bitch. But yeah, I don't know. I've not made it any secret that I want to take a little bit of a break between sessions. And it's not just because, like, I'm burnt out on the game, it's, like, also some sort of, like, creativity kind of burnout, because there's not much to go on anymore with this game. Like, how many times have we done the bootlegger missions? You know, like, how many times have we done the forward operators missions? It's getting a bit ridiculous. Or, like, I'm trying to think of other ones that have popped up, like, off the top of my head, but I can't think of any. But usually we get, like, the same 2 to 3 Enclave arcs, like, per playthrough. And we just chug along through and end up recruiting somebody from them, or, like, we end up just letting them sit there in the background while we vaguely sort of trade with them. And I don't know, it doesn't really feel like we're doing anything, and we're like, it doesn't feel like we're making any sort of meaningful interaction as we sort of play through, and then that makes it a little bit harder for me to sort of roleplay, because there isn't any interaction. It's just stories that I can make up on the spot out of my own characters, and my characters are very two-dimensional because that's just how deep the game is. You can't really go up to another survivor in your group and have like a conversation with them. You can't develop relationships between survivors, and you know, you can't be like, okay, well, these two people are friends and these two people don't get along and these two people are in a relationship. You can't sort of go down that route, and it makes it very, very difficult to have longevity with a game. And that's why with Bloodline I wanted to add stipulations to it and sort of try something a bit different. And I might do that a little bit more sort of like as we sort of slowly move into next year. If I decide that I still want State of Decay sort of like going out on the channel regularly, I might continue to do sort of like stipulation playthroughs. But, like, realistically, this is probably going to be my last proper playthrough of the game, which is kind of sad to think about. Like, unless they add in a whole new map next year, or a wild new game mode or something, you know? Which I just don't see them doing at this point. It feels like this is kind of it, and we've just got to sort of take that for what it is and do what we can with the rest of the game. Why have I left that in there, for God's sake? Let's refuel my car. We took out a play cart. We're doing okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to have an open discussion about it and sort of get your guys' opinions on it and stuff, because I don't know if it is just because I'm burnt out and I'm trying to make up an excuse as to why I'm burnt out and why I want to put more focus into other playthroughs. But at the same time, like, I want to know if other people also feel that, you know, the base game for this is kind of bland. And Homecoming was, yeah, Homecoming. I was like, no, that's a Spider-Man film, but that is the name of the thing, of the DLC. But, like, I kind of want a little bit of reassurance in a way that, like, Homecoming was legitimately good and way better than the base game. Because, like I said, part of me feels like I'm kind of using that as an excuse almost. And I don't quite know whether to believe myself. But yeah, I'm still gonna play the game, and I'm enjoying this playthrough of it. It's just taking me a while to get through, compared to usual. It doesn't help that I lost yesterday's episode. But we've taken out another play cart. That puts us on 9 out of 28. We've got a rare skills trader. Should we maybe interact with... Oh, we don't have knowledge of chemistry anymore. That's what... Oh, is that what Sheil had? She must have. Is that not chemistry? I guess not. I thought we had somebody that double stacked up with, what's his face? But I guess that must have been Sheil. I don't know. So I think maybe L didn't have a skill, and we lost Sheil, and then I gave L the computer skill so that we could upgrade shit. That must have been what happened. I kind of want to play as Zeke. I don't want to sort of, like, leave anybody on the sidelines because of their abilities this time around. I kind of want everything to be on the table. We definitely won't be able to tackle any play carts with this dude. Oh, I also sold all my shotgun shells apparently, so we're not even going to play as him. Never mind, it's fine. Okay, dice. Dicey boob. Dicey boob. Dicey boob. I don't know why I said dicey boob. I've been at work today and I now have an energy drink and the clocks are going back, which means I get to stay up an hour later, which is not good at all, as if I wasn't already staying up until 6 AM. Now I'm going to technically be staying up until 7 AM, and I'm going to be constantly thinking about that. It's only for one night, though. I mean, I don't have to, but I know that I'm going to, just out of habit. You know, you can't stop it. It's the inevitable. Right. What do we want to do next? I guess we need to claim an outpost. Do we want a food outpost? Because I was going to claim one, but we're in the plus for food. As long as we're boosting yields and everything. That's in progress as well. So as long as we don't lose... What's his face? Zeke, the new fella. We can stay in the plus, food-wise. Yeah, I feel like it's not going to be that necessary. Also, we got the locals to be really friendly last episode. I think it was last episode. And they now provide us with food and 2 beds, which is mental. Okay, I think I'm going to get an ammo outpost. We're going to go down to this police station here. because I've never been to this police station, and I would like to go see if we can get some weapons and stuff from it. There was part of my rant that I had yesterday in the last recording session that I can't upload. Oh! Okay. Sure, I'll help you. Oh. Oh, we got shotgun shells. 60? Fucking hell. 69? Fucking hell. There was another part of my rant talking about updates and stuff, but I don't really want to cover that because I feel like it kind of starts to delve into sort of like an area of game development that I don't understand, which is it in general. And I don't feel like I'm in a position to talk about updates and stuff because I don't understand what it is to be like a video game developer and how difficult it is to make updates and stuff. So I'm not going to talk about that, just so that like I don't come off as being a dick. I don't feel like I should be chatting shit about something like that. I've done it enough already, and I don't know, I just, like I said, I don't feel like it's really my place to do so. But I did have a bit of a rant around, like, what they're including in updates and stuff, and I think sometimes I forget at how small of a development team Undead Labs is, because they got bought out by Microsoft, and now, like, I think they got bought out, or either way, they're Microsoft owned. I think in my head I automatically assume that that means Microsoft is helping them a lot with shit, and I guess it turns out that they aren't. I don't really know, but yeah, I don't want to like delve into that like too much, but there was a couple of things that it was mostly just about like cosmetics and things like that they're adding into the game. Over gameplay related things, but like I said, I'm not getting into it. But anywho, I am having the urge. I'm having the unfortunate urge, as we call it. It's that time of the year again where I'm getting the urge to record a playthrough of Fallout 4. It happens like periodically, usually 2 times within a year. And I'll usually either sit down and attempt to do it, or I'll just sort of suppress it and forget about it. But I've been pre-recording some Skyrim content to go out, because I'm trying my hardest to get back into Skyrim. So if you like Skyrim, there's going to be some content for that going out pretty soon. I have like Metro DLC to play through as well, which I actually forgot about. After finishing Metro, I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do now? Let me go play Skyrim. And then I was editing the final episode of Metro and was like, shit, there's DLC that I completely forgot about. There's going to be a new update for Minecraft pretty soon. So, like, I'm kind of spoiled for upcoming things to do. It's just trying to decide, like, what to prioritize and stuff, which is always my issue. I'm not very good at the prioritizing. How are there 2 more things to search? Please help my god. Ah, there's one. A professional choke. A professional choke. As opposed to an unprofessional choke. Oh, that AR's got a full mag as well. That's cool. Oh, it's there. It's in this back room. We went past it.
Fucked up there.
But yeah, I got getting the urge to play through Fallout. Mostly with like minimal mods. I'm going through like a phase at the moment where I want to finish games that I didn't finish in the past, apart from Pokemon. For some reason I don't want to go back to Pokemon. That was like a very, very short phase where I was like, oh my god, I really love Pokemon, and then I realised that like, I don't love recording it. Pokemon stays offline. But I'm going through like a bit of a phase where I really want to finish things that I gave up on previously. So, and I've tried so many playthroughs of Fallout. My Skyrim playthrough's been going on for like almost 2 years now, if not 2 years. It's getting kind of insane at how bad I'm becoming at, like, not finishing things. Hold up, I've completely forgot to claim this outpost.
Waste of time.
Boom. Boom. So now we're getting
Holy shit!
some ammo income, which is pretty sick. Right, let's get out of here. I want to do that. Hello! Oh, you big bastard. There's just no need. Meet with Samaria. I will be doing in a second. I forgot what I was on about. Don't know what I was saying. No idea. I can feel my throat getting a little bit sore, which is not cool, because I have work again in 2 days' time. Oh, that was it, of course. Me finishing things that I previously gave up on. I completely gave up on that sentence halfway through, ironically. But yeah, I don't know. It's a phase, like I said. I'm just trying to, like, chew through things at the moment.
I got it.
Oh, they are really close to the new outpost. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is upgrade my materials outpost when we have the influence for it, which we're not too far off of getting the influence. We just need a couple of hundred more. So that we can get some steady mats coming in. Because it kind of feels like we're getting mats coming in, but it's like one a day, and it's not enough. We need to do some upgrading. Unless we go off and find some construction sites, but I think a lot of them are like... There's one near the office, which I can't remember if we've already searched. And then the other ones are like back near the spawn, and I feel like I've already searched them. Hello, motherfucker. Oh, there's a big boy back there. There's the big boy.
Oh yeah, so smooth.
Oh yeah.
Need a break.
You can have a break soon, Dice, don't worry. You've been a powerhouse this playthrough. I'm actually quite excited to do the trader boon with him. You're right. We've been on the run for weeks and we have nothing. Can you spare some food? Sure.
I'm lucky you were around to help.
We can get you some food. I don't... it says panicked escapees. It doesn't mean that they're prisoners. You know? Or it doesn't mean that they were convicts, rather. I'm wondering if maybe there's like a bit of a twist. And maybe they were like captured by an enclave or something. I don't know. Panicked escapees makes me feel like it's going to be something different. But we'll nip back home real quick and grab him a rucksack. Ooh.
We all have military and tactical training. We'd like to help you if you can afford our
Oh. The frontliners. Okay.
fair warning. We don't come cheap. We're gonna
Absolutely not.
kids which aren't easy to come by.
Nope. You're not having it. You're not having it. Oh no, I think I've got to do it. Is Friends with Benefits part of the thing? No. I don't think it is. It's not. No, 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 no. I remember doing this mission last time, and it ended up being a waste of time. So we're not doing it this time. I don't care about them. I do not care. Okay, I need to be over there. Excuse me, Elle. I need to go over here. I don't know why I've gone German. It just happens every so often. Oh my god. Army of Thieves comes out tomorrow. I am so excited. Like, oh, and I get paid tonight and I have to give my... Well, this isn't relevant or anything. But it's my sister's birthday tomorrow and I get paid tonight. I'm going to send her some money. Because I'm a lovely person. And... not relevant at all to anything, I just felt like saying it. But Army of Thieves comes out tomorrow. And I really liked Army of Dead. Army of Dead? Army of the Dead. And I'm glad that we're getting a Planet of the Dead. And I really like Zack Snyder films. And I'm very, very excited to watch Army of Thieves. I think it's going to be really fucking good. And I really like the protagonist in it. I'm so excited to finally watch this goddamn film. It's a shame because I group watched with a couple of friends Army of the Dead, and we were gonna group watch.
If there were any booze left,
We were gonna group watch Army of Thieves, but one of them is going to like a Halloween haunted house thing.
That's gonna bite us in the ass.
So we're unfortunately not going to be able to do it because I'm not going to wait. Because I'm a dick. Oh, they're neutral? I thought they would be, like, kind of friendly towards me, no? That's weird. I mean, maybe we've got, like, a little bit of a storyline with them? I'm hoping so, because I don't think I've ever done an escaped convict storyline. An escapee storyline. I was going to say escapee convicts. Right, let's quickly grab some stuff from this play cart. Boom, 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 boom. Brilliant. That's a lot of shit as well. And then let's quickly see what this person wants. Kiri! It's me! Hello!
hey, I'm right here.
I'm gonna have a sip of my drink while I have a chat to Melina. You right?
You got it.
You're the boss.
I can come with you to get some ammo. I'm not giving you any of mine, but I can come with you. Where are we going? Oh. I can do that. I'm completely fine with that. God. Good grief.
Hearing about this place up ahead.
I see a few royal uglies nearby. We've got zombies coming.
Did I really not do a lethal playthrough on here before where there was like... weren't there an enemy enclave here? And we had like a big battle, or was that Nightmare? Because that felt like it was as difficult as lethal.
Everyone's gonna looks like it's
But maybe I'm just remembering it wrong.
Please.
There you go.
take this. We definitely
Happily. Okay. We have gained food. Okie doke. I am gonna take this stuff back. We've had like a little bit of a chilled episode while I have my rant.
here.
It was a little bit of a weird episode where, you know, I got a play cart done and we made some new friends and stuff, but I wasn't really that productive, mostly because I was ranting. So hopefully in the upcoming episodes we can start making some more progress, but we also got a gun outpost, so we've got the consistent ammo. That's going to be pretty cool. We need to focus on getting some more influence. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I said, I really want it to be an open discussion. Talk to me about SOD in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the game at the moment in the current state it's in. Are they going to be able to top Homecoming? Do you think they will? You know, like, what? Give me... Spill the tea. Give me the shit. I've got the hiccups. I'm going. Okie doke. Go check out some other content on the channel. Au revoir. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen. I'll see you in a bit.